How's it going, everyone? So in today's video, I want to do a quick review of the Logitech MX Keys Mini. So I've been using this keyboard for the past 6 months, and I just want to share with you what the experience of using it has been like. So I'll take you through the design, the features, and some of the things that I don't like. And of course, I'll let you know if I think that you should also consider buying it or not. So let's get to it. So first, let us talk about the design of this Logitech MX Keys Mini. I really like this design. It has that premium look and feel to it, and it doesn't look that much different from the Apple Magic keyboard. It has a simple layout and the keys feel good when you are typing. And it comes in different colors, some cool colors to choose from. I did an unboxing of the rose color, so if you have not watched that, I'm going to include a link down below. That is also a good looking color. And you can choose different colors, but I went with this one because I already had an MX Master 3S mouse, so I wanted to make sure that the colors match and they look good together. Although I think that the gray option is the best looking. And also this color is pretty close to what Apple use for their accessories, and because I was replacing my Apple Magic keyboard, so for me it made sense that I get pretty much the same color. And also if I want, I can still use my Apple Magic mouse, which also would look good with this keyboard, so I can switch basically in between and the stuff will still look good. So I bought this MX Keys Mini to replace my Apple Magic keyboard, which was the longer version that comes with numeric keys. I loved the design of that keyboard as well, but I felt it was too low, so when I was typing I would struggle, my hands would get tired. So I wanted something that sits a bit high, and the MX Keys Mini gave me exactly that. So it sits a little bit high, so it has a bit of support, and it makes the typing experience feel much better, so I don't get tired when I'm using this keyboard, unlike with the Apple Magic keyboard. And also I felt like the keys on the Magic keyboard were very low, but the keys on the MX Keys Mini, they sit a little bit high. So I really love the typing experience. And also the other thing that I like is that the MX Keys Mini comes with backlight, so that really helps, comes in handy. So when I'm working maybe until late and you find that it gets dark, so this keyboard really helps because it has that backlight and you can see all of the keys, so that really helps. Another thing that I like about this keyboard is how seamless it is to pair with multiple devices. So it has 3 channels that you can pair via Bluetooth, so you can pair 3 different devices. So on mine, the first one, I've dedicated it to my Windows machine, which is the machine that I use a lot. The second one is dedicated to my Mac, and the third one is dedicated to my iPad. So it's easy to switch. All you need to do is just to press that button there, and it's going to connect to that device that is linked to that specific channel. So you don't need to pair again. It's like a seamless experience to disconnect and connect to another machine. So I really love that. It does come with a Bolt USB-C receiver, but I hardly use that because the Bluetooth connection is just proper. So great job, Logitech. And in terms of battery life and charging, so this keyboard charges via a USB-C and the battery lasts enough. I get about a full week on a full charge with backlit turned on, and I can go more with backlit turned off. I think they claim that you can go for about 2 months or so. The other thing that I also like is it has a software that you can install onto your machine to get the most out of it. So once you can install that software, it has some AI features. It also has some smart actions and also other tips on shortcuts and different things that you can do to try and get the most out of this keyboard. I have also configured a few smart actions. So smart actions are basically different things that you want to happen when you press a combination of keys. So you store these on there. So for example, you can have a different key combination that is going to quickly fire up all of the applications that you want to use, or to fire up different shortcuts, or for navigating on different screens and stuff like that. So that comes in handy. And by the way, if you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and also consider subscribing to this channel for more content like this. Let's continue. So the Logitech MX Keys is not all perfect. There are some downsides to it. There are some things that you won't find on it, but there's always workarounds. So for me, one thing that I don't like is basically the size. I understand that it's a mini version, but so because I came from a longer Magic keyboard on my Mac, and I was also using a longer Microsoft modern accessory keyboard, so I struggled a bit to adjust to this size. The mini size was just too small, so when I was typing, I'd struggle for the first, I think, 2 to 3 weeks, but eventually I got the hang of it, and now it's no longer so bad. But at some point I thought I should have gone with the bigger MX Keys keyboard, because there is a bigger version and then this one is the mini version. Especially with the arrows at the corner there, I feel like the buttons are just too small. And also the keyboard does not have all of the buttons. Some buttons like home and end, and I think it's page up and page down, those kind of keys are not here, so you have to use shortcuts, or you can use the smart actions. So like I said, there's somewhat workarounds onto these downsides to the keyboard. But those are the only two things I don't like about the keyboard. Besides that, I love it. And on to the big question. So should you consider buying the Logitech MX Keys Mini? I'd say yes, go for it, especially if you want something that is good looking. It comes with great functionality and it also has backlight and it sits well. I'd say go for it. Also, if you already have an MX mouse, I know a lot of people have MX Master 3S mouse, so if you already have that mouse, you might maybe want to consider also getting the keyboard so that you can have the best of both. So overall, if you're okay with not having all of those other keys that I spoke about that are missing, if you're okay with using a smaller keyboard, I think you won't have much to complain about on this keyboard. It looks good, typing experience is good, it just works well, and also the fact that it can pair with different operating systems. It can pair even with your Androids, also with your iPad OS. So because of all of those features, I think it is not limited in any way. So this is a keyboard that you can reuse and use with multiple devices. I mean, I use mine with 3 devices. So my Windows, my Mac, and also my iPad OS. So I'm really getting value out of this keyboard. And that's it. We've come to the end of this review. So let me know if you're already using the MX Keys. Let me know what has your experience been like so far. If you are considering it, let me know which keyboard are you using at the moment. And don't forget to hit like, consider subscribing. Don't forget to watch my other Logitech accessory videos. I'm going to link them up on the description below. I'll catch you on the next one.